All right, let's get right into it. If you've been scrolling through social media lately, chances are you saw a video that really made you stop and stare. It was a raw public confrontation that has pretty much everybody talking across India. Today, we're going to break down the whole story behind that viral clip involving politician Ashok Kharat. And yeah, it all really comes down to this one single, shocking question that the video makes you ask immediately. What on earth could possibly lead to a scene like this playing out in the middle of the day on a public street? Let's unpack the details. So first up, let's just look at the event itself. The thing that grabbed everyone's attention in the first place. That viral confrontation. The clip is, well, it's pretty jarring. You see a man, who we now know is a local politician, getting into a very heated argument with a woman. And then she physically strikes him. There's a lot of anger, a lot of shouting, and it's all caught on camera, which, meant it spread like wildfire online. Okay, so that immediately begs the question, right? Who are the people at the absolute center of this viral firestorm? So on one side, you've got Ashok Kharat. He's a politician with the Nationalist Congress Party, also known as the NCP. And the woman you see in the video, the one leading the confrontation, that's Ankita Vikas Landi. Now, just knowing their names gives us the basic framework, but it doesn't even begin to explain the why. And that's because, look, this public explosion of anger didn't just happen in a vacuum. To really understand it, you have to look at the incredibly serious allegations that were reportedly bubbling under the surface, leading right up to that moment. This quote right here, which is attributed to Ankita Lande, it just cuts straight to the heart of everything. The accusation isn't about some random argument on the street. No, it's rooted in claims of some really prolonged and severe harassment. So let's be clear about what's being alleged here because it paints a really disturbing picture. The claims include persistent stalking that went on for months, unwanted advances and harassment, and then there's this, the most chilling part, threats of blackmail. Threats to release a private, compromising video of her unless she agreed to a physical relationship. This is the critical context you need to understand what we all saw in that viral video. Now, with a video this explosive and allegations this serious, you know the situation wasn't going to just stay on social media. It moved into the official realm, and it moved fast. So what happened next? This timeline does a brilliant job of showing just how quickly everything unfolded. First, boom, the video goes viral, which creates this immense public pressure. That's followed pretty quickly by the police filing what's known as a First Information Report, or an FIR, and that's the document that officially kicks off an investigation. After that, arrests were made. And finally, Kharat's own political party, the NCP, was basically forced to come out and issue an official statement. And that statement, it wasn't just words. It had real teeth. The Nationalist Congress Party reportedly removed Ashok Kharat from his post while this official investigation is going on. I mean, that's a huge move, and it really signals that the party is taking the allegations and the public outcry very, very seriously. Okay, let's zoom out for a minute, because this entire episode, from that first viral video all the way to the arrest, it has sparked a much, much larger and more complicated conversation about what justice even looks like in our digital age. And here's why this story really matters, beyond just the people involved. It forces all of us to ask some really tough questions. You see, the incredible speed of social media justice, right? But how does that stack up against the slower official legal channels? Does an incident like this reflect a broader lack of public trust in our institutions to handle these kinds of claims? And what is the role of viral videos in all this? Are they a powerful new tool for accountability, or are they just a form of digital vigilantism? So we're left with this really powerful final question. The incident with Ashok Kharat isn't just a story about two people on a street. It's a reflection of a much deeper tension in society. It forces us all to think about it. When people feel like the official system has failed them, where do they go? And what happens when the answer is a smartphone camera and a public street?